EW doesn't say what E says and it doesn't say what W says. It makes neither of those sounds. It says U or oo. So far in U month, we have learned that U has two long sounds. It can say its whole name, U, with your mouth starting wide and going forward, U, or just that last part, oo, right? And we don't have to worry about which one it's going to say because we don't have to worry about determining which one it's going to say because it will come out naturally based on the shape that your mouth was in when it made the sound before it. EW has those two long sound choices of U. It can say U or oo, and you don't have to wonder or worry which one it's going to say. It's going to come out naturally based on the shape of your mouth when it made the sound before it. In this reading class, EW is going to come at the end of a variety of lengths of words. In the spelling class that we just had, I taught you that EW typically comes at the end of short words. That is true. In this class, it's going to come at the end of a variety of words because I don't want to teach you only short words. I want you to practice all of the other rules that we've learned for you so far this month. So it's going to be, we're going to have longer words also, but your brain is going to be trained to see that EW as a unit. Okay? It's not going to say anything that the E says. It's not going to say anything that the W says. You're going to recognize EW as saying U or oo, and it's always going to come at the end. So in the real world, it's going to come at the end of short words most of the time. In today's lesson, it's going to come at the end of a variety of length of words so that we can just practice our reading skills with more words than just short words. So let me share my screen. All right. So let me just do a quick review because I neglected to do that. Just in case you're here for the first time. Welcome, so lovely to have you. And just as a review for everybody else too. So far we have learned that U says U or oo if one of the next two letters is another vowel. If not, if those next two letters are consonants, or if it's a consonant in the end of the word, then that U will say So U has three sounds, two long, U and oo, one short, And then you also learned that you have a U consonant final silent E at the end of longer words usually, and that U still follows the tap 2 rule and says oo. EW is the only choice that you have for saying U, that whole sound, even though it can make both. All right, now we can start reading. All right, let me grab my handy dandy marker. So let's start marking. So this U is going to make its short sound because there are two consonants after it. This EW is our new reading hack for the day. It just makes the long U sound, and it will say oo or you, depending on the shape that your mouth was in when it made the sound before it. With P is a little different because it can make both after it, but in this word, we're going to make it say its whole name, U. So we have D, P, U, W, W. Okay, try yours over here. Go ahead. I'll be quiet while you work. And we're going to make this EW say U also. Okay, so since this U has two consonants after it, it has to make its short sound. That dropped, not dropped, that hanging jaw. You just kind of hang it there with no muscles. If you can hang your jaw there and use no muscles, that's the sound for the short U. It looks terrible when you see it. It looks like I'm mad or something, but the sound is Let me see if I can do it without smiling. Nope, I can't. Let me try. I can't. The sound has to be made with your jaw just hanging there and saying, That's the same sound for schwa. This U, we're going to make it say U because that's a easy sound for the shape of your mouth when it makes that F sound. So our sounds are T, F, U. Tough U. Tough U. Yeah? Yeah? Did you get tough U? Okay, so this TR, be careful you don't make that lazy sound. Don't change it into a chur. I don't want TR to sound like chur. I want it to sound like tur. Okay? For this it's going to sound like a, for this U, it's going to sound like an because there's two consonants after it. EW is going to say U or oo. It's going to make the long U sound. For the D, it's probably going to say a oo, just a simple oo. So we have T, N, D, oo. Tur, tra, trun, trund, trundu, trundu. This R is going to be a little tricky here, and it's going to want to slip in here. Make sure you control those two spots. Make sure the R is where it belongs. Trundu. All right, go ahead and try yours over here. I'm going to let you decide if that U is going to say U or oo, based on the shape of your mouth when it made the S sound. Okay. Yeah. So this U is going to say because of those two consonants after it. And this EW is going to say either U or oo. When we make the S sound, S, it's easiest for us to say Sue than for us to say see you. It's not natural. It doesn't come out naturally to say see you, to say that whole name of the U. The natural pronunciation of that S and then the long U sound is just Sue, Sue, right? So we have P, N, S, oo. Per, pra, prun, pruns, prunsu, prunsu. Exactly. Your lips are already in the position to make that nice, simple, true, pure oo sound. Prunsu. Good. Okay, number 3. All right, this one's very similar to this one. The difference is either the L, the N, and the R. And I can see why I did that now. I try to always make words that include one of these 3 letters because these are the 3 most common culprits for reading mistakes. If you make a reading error, it is probably due to one of these 3 letters. So I try to include them, at least one of them, in almost all of our words so that you can learn to control those sounds. So this one I have a L, this one I have a R and an N. So it's going to be different, but in the most challenging way. So this U says because of those 2 S's. And I can see also that it's a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. When I see that, I can divide the consonants right in the middle. And here's our new reading hack for the day, that EW says oo. I already know it's going to say oo because it comes after an S. Let's do one syllable at a time. We have P, O, S, plus. Plus. Now let's start with this S and do the second syllable. S, oo, sue. When I put those 2 together, it's plusu. Now our 2 S's combine to make one sound. Plusu, plusu. You can try that also on yours because you have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. When you see that pattern, you can divide it into syllables by dividing those two consonants right in the middle. So go ahead and try yours. I'll be quiet while you work. And I'll let you decide if that's going to say mu. Oh, okay. It's going to say you most of the time. I just told you the answer. It's going to say you most of the time after an M. Okay. Let me give you a couple more seconds. All right, so this U is going to say We know that because there are two consonants after it. This EW is our reading hack for the day that says U or U, dependent upon the shape of your mouth when it made the sound before it. When we have an M, our mouth is already kind of wide. So it's easy to go mew and make that whole U sound because our mouth is already in that shape in preparation to make that whole sound. So mew is the natural pronunciation of the M and then the long U sound. So let's do one syllable at a time. We have f, m. From. Wouldn't that be nice if that's how we spelled the actual word? Why is the actual word spelled F-R-O-M? No reason. I mean, I don't know the reason. There might be a reason, but I don't know it. It would be nice if it was a U right here. And then for the second syllable, we have and then that U, mew. So when we put those two parts together, it's from you, from you. Yeah? How did you do on the first three? How many out of the first three did you get on your own? These three right here, just so I know how fast to go on number 4. How many out of 3 did you get on your own? Well, well. Nice. Okay. All right. That's good to know. That's good to hear. Fast learners. Okay, so this U is going to say right? Because of those two consonants after it. This EW is going to say oo because it comes after an S. Our sounds are sh, s, oo. Shumsu. Shumsu. Don't let a P come in here. Don't say shump-su. Shumsu. Okay, now we can put our P in here and our R. Go ahead and try yours. I'll let you decide if it's going to say you or oo. All right, this U is going to say because of the two consonants that come after it. There's 3, but all it needs is 2 for it to make its short sound. This EW is going to make the long U sound. Which one? After an R, let's see, our mouth shape for R is R. So our mouth is forward and puckered a little bit. So it is going to be unnatural to say Ryu. It's going to be too much work. It's not going to come out easily to say Ryu. It's just going to say Ru, easily and naturally. So our sounds are ch, n, p, r, u. Chun-pru. Make sure you get this R when you pronounce the whole word. Chun-pru. Chun-pru. Did you hear the Chun-pru. How did you do on that one? How'd you do on Chun-pru? Chun-pru. Okay, good. Nice. My goodness, I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you how kind of blown away I am by this class and how quickly you learn and pick things up. Which one of these do you want me to do? Which extra practice? Put your request in the Q&A. All of you are like, none, I got this. I don't need it. I don't need any extra help. Okay, now they're coming in. Number 8. Number 8, do we have an here? We have a here. We have a ooh here. Go ahead and try this word on your own. It's going to be tempting to put a P after this M. Don't let that happen. Okay, this U is going to say This U is going to say EW after an R is going to say ooh. So our sounds are k, l, s, t, ooh. One sound at a time here. Kl. The hard sound for C is most common, right? Cla, clus, clussa, clussum. Now I'm not going to let that P sneak in after that M, which is going to be tempting for our tongue to do. Don't let it. Clussumt, clussumter, clussumtrue, clussumtrue. How did you do on clussumtrue? Was that easy, medium, hard? Clussumtrue? Easy. What? Okay. Oh, well done. Well done. All right, we have a request for one more, number 5. Let's see if we can fit that one in our next 30 seconds. So here we have a, here we have an here we have a ooh. Go ahead and try this word. You got this. You have it, don't you? You have it, don't you? So we know that this says this says EW says ooh after an N most of the time. So we have fur, fra, from, fromd, fromda, fromdone, fromdonu, fromdonu. How did you do on fromdonu? Did you get it? Y, yay, or A almost? Fromdonu. Wow, easy. My goodness. Beautiful. The double N. Oh, okay. All right, so this one we're getting a straight up combination, like half and half of almosts and yeah, I got it. So that's right where you want to be, right? Just kind of challenging enough that it's a challenge, but not too hard that there's no hope, right? You guys are getting it. Even if it's not perfect, when I say it, if the pronunciations don't match exactly, I bet you got 90 to 99% of those sounds though. And I bet after I explained it, then your brain was like, oh yeah, okay, I see that. If your brain is saying, yeah, okay, I understand, that's getting it. You're getting it. Okay, the proof isn't in the perfection. The proof is in the, okay, I see that. I'm getting that. That's where progress is made. All right, you really do blow me away. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just flattering you. You are braggable. I brag about you to a lot of people. I'm so impressed by you. Have a wonderful night being wonderful. Bye, my friends. See you next time.